Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it second and medium. Direct snap to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Arizona. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's second down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's the running back in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Crucial third down play right here. That's a design quarterback keeper. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the Huskers line up on 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Nebraska.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. long enough and good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. And it's complete with a shovel pass. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd down after the incompletion. Ball handed off. Powerful running into the secondary. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to take another shot right here. And is intercepted. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home with a blitz and gets the sack.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll run it from the gun. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up the first and is still going. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The Cornhuskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. The Cornhuskers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Soto. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Huskers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. And the Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Snags the quick throw. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made, gets the foot down, but there's no gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Huskers are in the red zone now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Tackle, but first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Here comes the up-tempo offense. As a design quarterback keeper. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Only 11 seconds in the first half as they'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll test the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Washington. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Escapes, decides not to throw it, and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he lobs it deep down the middle. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they heave it deep downfield. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Wow, a great play on the interception, but that's going to be wiped out on a roughing the passer penalty. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on 3rd down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The Cornhuskers are in the red zone. It's a toss play to the right. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone and go with the toss play. The big boys up front being mobile, moving around, and the running back trying to get behind them to find yards. It's exactly what he did there.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Huskers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. down and goal now for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Now a crucial third down and goal. And he drops back in the gun, looking for 6. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. In the clear at the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Nebraska. Wow, what a play. Defensive.